Good morning, and thank you for joining us for our daily weather briefing. Well, we have beautiful weather once again today, as we've had all week long. Those dry conditions will continue today. Temperatures warming up quite nicely as well to near that 60-degree mark. Yesterday, across the region, we saw temperatures very mild for this time of year, well above normal. 71 degrees at Richmond, 66 degrees here at Wallops. And then overnight last night, temperatures falling into the 30s for most locations throughout the region as that frontal boundary moved through the region and brought a colder air mass in place here overnight. And again, not seeing a bitterly cold air mass by any means, but about 5 to 10 degrees below what we saw yesterday throughout the region. Over the past 24 hours, no measurable precipitation, and as of 9 a.m., temperatures generally running in the 40s and 50s across the region, 55 degrees under mostly sunny skies here at Wallops. Taking a look at what we've seen over the last month of November, pretty close to normal as we end the month of November, only one day left before we get our monthly average temperature for November. Right now running about 1/10 of a degree Fahrenheit below normal for November, so pretty close to your seasonal averages. We will end the month on a little bit of a warm note though, as we'll see the temperatures above normal once again today for those daily highs. Not quite as high as what we saw yesterday, but we will likely be a couple of degrees above what our normal temperature is for this time of year as we end the month of November. Looking at the upper level wind data from this morning's balloon release, we see the winds generally out of a west-southwesterly direction at about 33 knots at the 1,000-foot level, and then pretty steady as far as the wind speed and direction goes, all the way up to 25,000 feet, where we see a westerly wind at 37 knots. That freezing level this morning was at 10,800 feet. Looking at our current surface analysis, pretty much the same story that we have seen all week long, with high pressure in control. That high pressure over the New England coast has brought us an easterly wind flow this morning, and that's going to result in again, our temperatures being a little cooler than what we saw yesterday, but still pretty nice for this time of year, with those high temperatures reaching near 60 degrees today. Looking off to the west, we see another frontal boundary along the Midwest states that will be quickly moving toward the East Coast as we go through the day today, and we'll bring another frontal boundary through our region late tonight into tomorrow morning. But before that time, we'll see just partly cloudy skies in the area, and then some cloud increase as we go into the Thursday night, Friday morning time frame. We'll see a little bit of a thickening up of our clouds, especially at the upper levels of the atmosphere. The radar satellite currently showing just a little bit of high, thin cirrus cloudiness off to our northeast, and as a result of that cloud deck moving out of the area, we're going to see more sunshine here in the late morning hours than we saw first thing this morning, where we had a few more clouds. But again, those clouds will be returning as we go into the evening hours tonight as that frontal boundary approaches the region. No precipitation expected as that front moves through. As we look at the forecast maps here, we'll quickly reach the eastern United States later this evening, but as you can tell, not much in the way of precipitation along this frontal boundary, just some clouds associated with that front as it moves through late tonight and into Friday morning. Friday looking like another beautiful day here at Wallops, a little bit cooler as far as our temperatures go for the next couple of days, but a little closer to what we normally see this time of year as well. So some pretty nice fall weather continuing into the weekend, as it looks like we'll continue that dry stretch of weather that we have had, with really no major areas of precipitation affecting the region until the middle to late portion of next week. Looking ahead to Saturday, we'll see that high pressure continuing to be in control of the mid-Atlantic region's weather, as we see nice fall time conditions continuing for the next few days. Looking at a little bit more detail in our temperatures and winds for the next 24 hours, you can see we are expecting that temperature to reach about 59 degrees later this afternoon, with those winds becoming more southeasterly in direction during the afternoon and evening hours ahead of that frontal boundary that will pass through overnight tonight after midnight. And as a result, we'll see those winds turn from a southerly direction to a northwesterly direction by the early morning hours of tomorrow. Also see some more breezy conditions here for tomorrow morning as well. We'll see the clouds increase, but just a very slight chance of a light rain shower after about 3 a.m. tomorrow morning, but not expecting a very high percentage chance at all, less than 10% during the overnight period. As we look at the next couple of days, Friday we'll see mostly cloudy skies during the early morning hours, and then skies becoming mostly sunny by late morning with a daytime high of 56. Friday night, mostly clear and chilly. We'll see an overnight low near that freezing mark at 33 degrees. And then for Saturday, partly cloudy and cool conditions expected with a daytime high of 50 degrees. Again, dry weather expected for the next several days. Just that very slight chance of a light rain shower early tomorrow morning during the overnight periods tonight. But we'll see the temperatures generally stay right around seasonal averages for the next several days as well. 50 degrees on Saturday, up to 55 on Sunday. And then as we go into the middle of next week, we'll see a little bit of a warm up right ahead of that frontal boundary that will be moving through the region. Likely on Wednesday, we'll start to see some rain showers begin here at Wallops, and that front looks like it's going to be pretty strong as well, with some much colder air behind that frontal passage. During the Wednesday time period, we'll likely see those temperatures start out the day pretty warm and then possibly begin to drop by late in the day on Wednesday. If not by Thursday, we'll see that colder air start to work its way into the region. That'll wrap it up for today's weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow morning for your 8:15 and your 10 a.m. weather briefings. Have a nice day.